Close eyes and mouth before spraying. Yep, that's a good recommendation. This kind of thing with it, or you can try to. What? How do they do that? Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's currently golden hour as I'm filming this, which is why there's some like pretty sort of sun in the background here. So today I'm actually testing Half Magic Beauty, which is the brand that is created and owned, I believe, by Donny Davy, who is the head makeup artist of Euphoria. And I know that Euphoria is not currently on, and we probably are gonna have to wait like at least another year for the next season. But the brand did launch, I think it was around a month ago, and it's US based, so I did order some bits and they arrived like 2 weeks ago. But I just haven't had a chance to film this video yet. Donny Davy, I think, is an incredible makeup artist. I love, like, everything that comes from her brain is just so cool. So the fact that she's got her own brand, I'm very excited to test these bits. Let's get into it. So in total, I ordered 6 things. However, some of them were sets because they have a few sets on the website where you can save a bit of money by like buying a bundle of stuff, which is really cool. And altogether it came to $146. The shipping was $16, but then the duties and taxes were $0, and I didn't get any sort of like customs fees when it arrived or anything, which is great. So altogether, including shipping, it came to $162, and that is for 9 different items, which, you know what, is not too bad. It is obviously a higher end, but it's not like crazy prices, you know? And the packaging for everything is just really cool looking, and there's lots of like bright colors and everything looks a bit different, and it's got like shimmers on it. Also, how cute is this? The little order thing came with a hair slide on it. I would put this in my hair, but it's not quite what I'm going for today. So the first thing is the Light Trap highlighter, and I got the shade Enter the Glow, and it says in brackets champagne with lilac pearls. They have a few different shades of this highlighter, and this was $20. So this is what the packaging looks like, and I think this can be used on your eyes or on your face. It just says magical color shift, high impact glow. Apply with a brush for more subtle application. Apply with fingers for the highest impact look. And I'm so sad about this because when I was trying to open it, I used my fingernail to sort of like slide along to take the plastic sticker off, but because it's sort of cardboard packaging, I slid my fingernail into the packaging and ripped it, which I'm really sad about. But this is how it opens, so it's definitely different. It's got this little like window here, and then it opens like that, and it feels so smooth. When it says it had like a lilac shimmer, I was thinking, am I gonna like that? But it really is very, very subtle. Golden hour lighting is kind of helping me here, but it's got a very subtle sort of lilac shift to it, but it's nothing crazy on my hand. But oh my gosh, it feels so smooth. Let me put it on my face. I believe it is recyclable packaging, which is cool. There's a hole in the back of it. There, underneath the sticker, there's a hole where you can see the pan through it. I reckon that is so you can depot it easily if you're a makeup artist and you want to put it in a magnetic pan, and then you can recycle the cardboard packaging. Genius. Okay, let's take some on my brush. Oh my gosh, it said apply with your fingers for the most intense look and apply with a brush for a subtle look. I would not call that subtle. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, guys, the texture, you can barely see the texture of it on my skin. Hang on a minute, let me just do the other side. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Let me try putting some on with my finger. The texture of it is a powder formula. It's not like cream or anything, so it works absolutely fine with a brush. Oh my god. I never get bored of testing highlighters. I've got to say, and this is a bold claim, this is one of the nicest highlighters that I've tried in a long time. And the main reason for that is because if I just show you closer up, can you see how it doesn't look chunky on my face? Sometimes with highlighters, if you put like a thick layer of it on, it can look like it's just sort of sitting on top of your face in like a chunky, sort of like thick layer. Does that make sense? You guys know what I'm on about? It looks a bit chalky, that's what I mean. But this has just melted in with the rest of my base makeup, and it's just so like thin but radiant and glowy. And to be honest, when it's on your face, it doesn't really give that lilac shift. It just almost looks wet. That is a beautiful highlighter, and you know that I do not take these things lightly. That is really, really stunning. We're off to a good start. Let's see if it goes downhill or gets any better. The next thing that I ordered is also $20, and this is the Dew Lock Hydrating Set and Refresh Mist. The packaging of these is just so sick, and I love how they're all a bit different. It says it's non-comedogenic and it has a 12-hour setting power. Shake well and hold 16 inches from the face. How am I supposed to know what 16 inches is? Close eyes and mouth before spraying. Yep, that's a good recommendation. Ooh, this is what the bottle looks like. It's actually metal. Pretty cool packaging. Smells of nothing. What I'm gonna do is, as usual, I do a little test with eyeshadow on my arm to see if it will smudge. You know the drill. I'll put a bit of eyeshadow here and we'll see if it's the type of setting spray that just sort of like keeps your makeup looking like fresh and glowy, but it won't actually set it, or whether it will actually set an eyeshadow into place to the point where it's not gonna smudge. And wait for that to dry. And in the meantime, spray it on my face. My problem with setting spray is that I can't stop until I can feel that my whole face has been covered. And I've lost my little mini Nimya fan. I mean, bloody hell. I mean, at first impressions, I'm looking very dewy, but I think that's just because my face is wet. Well, I mean, when it said it was a dewy setting mist, they weren't lying. But yeah, maybe I did spray a bit too much. Oh, wow. Oh my God. It has taken all of the powderiness out of my makeup. I'm very impressed with it, but I do have a feeling there's no way this is going to set your makeup in place because it kind of just looks like I haven't set my foundation now. But I mean, it looks amazing. My skin looks beautiful, and dry skin people, I think you will probably really like that because it feels very sort of hydrating. But on my arm, I have a feeling this eyeshadow is going to smudge. Are we ready? Yeah, but that's okay. It says it's a set and refresh mist. It doesn't say it's a fixing mist. So, you know, that's not really what it claimed to do, but I would say if you're wanting a mist that is going to make your makeup look like it's quenched and not powdery at all, then that definitely does that because I'm now looking very, very glowy. For me though, I know that if I go out like this now, I would probably end up like my makeup would get super oily after a few hours, so I would probably spray a little bit less next time. Let me zoom you in and we'll do the eyes and we will do the lips. This is what I'm most excited for. So I got the Fly With Me set, which was $36. So the Fly With Me set came with one of the Chrome Addiction eyeshadows, the matte ones. It's like a liquid shadow in a blue shade. It came with the eyeliner brush and also the eyeliner stencil. So this is the liner brush packaging, and this is really cool actually. I didn't realize it was going to be retractable, but look. Oh God. It's really fun to play with. But yeah, how cool. So you can travel with it and then you just do this. I'm not too sure how that's going to work as a liner brush because usually I go for something that's like a lot sort of skinnier, but we'll see. So it came with that. It also came with this, which is the Chrome Addiction eye paint in the shade Sky Juice. What a cool name. And again, such beautiful packaging. It's got like little glistening bits here, and then let's open this up. I haven't even looked at this yet. Oh, cool. Wow. That's the doe foot. So it's sort of flat on one side and then it does have a point. Oh my God, she is pigmented. I love that. And then the third thing that came in the set is the Wing Magician reusable silicone guide, and it's an eyeliner guide that looks like this. It says half magic, and you're supposed to use this to like do different eyeliner shapes depending sort of like if you use the shorter side or the longer side. You can angle it in different ways. You can do sort of like this kind of thing with it, or you can try to. Very cool. And I also went for the Chrome Addiction Shimmer, which is obviously a shimmery version, and I went for the shade Spirit Guide. Same packaging, but this one just looks like this. This one looks sort of duochromy. Oh, that is so beautiful. Oh, and those are going to look so good together. That one individually was $24. So it says it's a periwinkle with lilac reflex. They are expensive, but how stunning. I did get some lip products as well, but finally for the eyes I got one of the Glitter Pill liquid glitter eyeliners, and I got Microcosm, which is the silver holographic one, and this was $20. Gorgeous packaging. Oh my gosh, it's very liquidy. What the hell? Can you see that? It's like very watery. It's gonna need a good old shake, I think, but this is what it looks like. Oh my gosh, it's very, very liquidy. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be like that, but it's really, really runny. I guess we'll see how that performs when I put it on my eyes, but it's very, very liquidy. Oh my gosh, yeah, look. Wow! What I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with this blue one first, and I'm going to use the guide. I'm going to try my very best to use this. Oh, it's going to be so difficult because my mirror's quite far away from me. Can't even see. I can't even see! Let's get my little, and then neaten that up a little bit. So the guide did kind of work, you know, but I think I would probably find it easier to not use the guide. It's a really cool idea. I'm just gonna go in with a second layer because I think using the brush sort of like wiped a bit of that off. But you know what? You can be more precise with this brush than I thought. Okay, my camera stopped recording because it got to the end of the sort of like 29-minute thing. But I just accidentally poked myself in the eye with this. I held it up to my eye like this and then looked down and I fully just like blinked into the... Don't do that. Okay, so... Oh no, I think this one's gone wrong. I mean, I did paint it on my fingernail, but let me just try and... Oh crap, yeah, that one went really wrong. I mean, it's not horrific, but I will just clean it up with a bit of concealer. What I'm actually going to try and do is just take this on its side and just paint it on as normal, giving myself a double layer because it is a bit sheer when you first apply it, which, I mean, I think that was because I went in with the brush and then the brush sort of like took some of the product off. So I'm just going over this. And I'm trying to sort of smudge it out a little bit, which it does seem to be doing. Like, you can definitely move it about. I was going to say the less that you use, the less pigment you get, but obviously that is the case. You can layer it up to make it really, really bold, or you can just keep it quite sort of sheer. That's how it seems to sort of be going, but I am needing to do a double layer to get the pigment that I want. So I'm just doing another line of the matte Sky Juice shades in my crease to do a bit of a double liner type thing. And then I'm taking the Chrome Addiction, I'm taking the sparkly purple one, which this looks absolutely stunning. And I'm just going to add a bit of this over the top and sort of see how it layers and see how it works when I play around with it. Okay, so while I was doing that, I was on the phone with James and I was using a small mirror and doing one eye at a time. Whereas when you're doing graphic lining, you need to have a big mirror in front of you so you can get them symmetrical. I obviously have not got them symmetrical, so I'm just going to clean it up with a bit of concealer. But oh my gosh, I've just been putting some on the back of my hand and then using the brush. The sparkly one, it's absolutely stunning. It's just working so beautifully. Can you see all of this? Like, it is just beautiful and it's applying so nicely, and I love that one. I mean, the matte one is also really nice, but I feel like this one is more sort of like standout-ish to me. In terms of like the matte eye paint, like the blue one, out of all of these sort of like eye paints that I've tried, like for example, the About Face ones, I wasn't too crazy about. These ones seem a lot more pigmented and a lot more sort of like dry down matte formula so that they'll actually stay there. Does that make any sense? Okay, let me just take some concealer and clean up this mess. Thank you. Bubble tea. I normally get peach and mango tea with passion fruit popping balls. So good. Or just any of those combinations swapped around. Delicious. I am so tempted to just paint this all over my eyelid because it's so beautiful. But what I want to do, I think, is do like the inner part of this one. Just there like that. Okay, yeah, this thing, whatever these are, I want them in every single shade because they're so beautiful. And I love the formula because it dries quickly, but not like too quickly to the fact where you can't move it. But once it's dried, it feels like it's so dried. Does that make sense? And you know what? The brush is actually pretty good because you can use the flat side to fill in bigger areas, but then use the smaller side to do a thin line. But what I will say is you can't get like a super skinny line with it. So if you want to do details, this probably isn't the brush for you. Like tiny, tiny little details, you know? But oh my god, those colours. I so badly just want to paint that all over my eyelid. Just do a little thin line there, a little line there. I just want to keep adding more. Next up, I'm going to try the glitter liner. However, testing this in the back of my hand, it's so liquidy. And I don't know if I've got like a bad one or something, because in the pictures on the Half Magic Instagram, they're not this liquidy. Like I can literally see the liquid moving around as if it's like water. And I put some on the back of my hand, and if you like put a lot, it just sort of like drips, which is not the ideal sort of eyeliner texture, because I feel like this is just going to go in all my creases. And just look, can you see this? So I'm disappointed with this one, and I wouldn't repurchase it for that reason, but the glitter in it is actually really pretty and it is holographic, so I want to try and get some on my eyes. Okay, yeah, I just can't really get much glitter on there. That is such a shame. Because what I really wanted to do is do some like cool extra bits of like glitter graphic liner, but I'm not going to be able to do that because I can't get enough glitter to come out of it, which is such a shame. And the Half Magic video, their formula didn't look like this at all. It just looked like a normal glitter liner, which makes me think that maybe I've got a bad one, but still, that's not great, is it? The others, I absolutely love these, and the shimmery one in particular, stunning. I've got to admit, I didn't buy any of the crystals because I think they were either like $14 or $20. And to be honest, the iridescent crystals that they sell, it was on like a sticky sheet. It looked exactly the same as my crystals that I got on Amazon. But of course, Euphoria inspired makeup is full of gems, so I'm gonna stick some gems on because why the fuck not? So I'm just gonna use a little bit of lash glue, and then I'm probably just gonna use, I did have like a crystal applicator thing, but again, I don't know where it's gone. Oh, and I will finish off with a bit of mascara as well. Wait, before I do that, I'm just gonna take this glittery one, and I want to do a bit on my lower lash line. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, so lashes are done, little gems are done. I just stuck on 3 on each eye, so just one there, and one underneath. And I am pretty damn happy with how this looks. I feel like I am ready to go in an episode of Euphoria. I'm actually just going to take a bit more of the highlighter and put it on my inner corners. I did have some already, but I want more. Bring it all the way up there as well. Well, that is my eyes done. I do feel like I'm looking a bit oily, so I'm just going to add a little bit of powder. Yeah, just a little bit more powder. The final thing is the lip products. So I got the Sculptitude 2-in-1 lip liner in the shade I'll Pray For You, and I Have Needs because it's got 2. And then I got the Mouth Cloud Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade Magic Brownie, which when I opened this up, I wasn't actually sure if I had ordered this shade, but I must have done. And I got those as part of the Magic Brownie Lip Trick Kit. Okay, it's chunky packaging for a lip liner, I'm not gonna lie, but we get 2 shades. Do they smell of anything? Not really. First shade, oh, it feels very creamy. That looks right up my street. It's like a nude brown. And then the second shade is a darker brown. And you know what? I like the idea of having 2 different lip liners in one pencil. And then the lip paint is definitely a lot darker than I thought it was going to be. And this one is called Magic Brownie because it was the Magic Brownie set. And on the website, I'm sure it looked a bit lighter. I thought it was going to be a bit more of like a paler nude, but it is just like a chocolate brown color. The lip paint looks like that. Hang on, I just went to blend that in and it feels smooth, but then it also sort of stayed in the same. That felt really strange, but like really cool. I'm gonna use the paler beige color first. They are so creamy. It feels really good. Let's take the darker one. So creamy. Awesome, love that. Feels really nice. And then let's do this weird lip paint that felt like such a strange texture. Okay. Oh, what? It is such a strange texture. I've never felt anything like it. It feels so soft, almost like, I don't know, it just feels really, 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 really soft. And almost a bit like slippery, but it's matte. Oh my God. But that lip liner is definitely a darker and a cooler brown, so I'm just gonna try and maybe take off some of the lip liner because it looks a bit much. This feels amazing. And it has a little bit of transfer. Okay, that was the first sort of kiss. Let me try another one. Yeah, but like not very much. That's really confusing. That feels like no other lip product that I've tried. It feels really, really cool and really nice, but it's fully matte, but it's not drying. How do they do that? How do they do that? I'm impressed. I'm very impressed. Wasn't expecting to be that impressed with that. Thought it was gonna be matte and horrible and drying, and I don't really wear matte liquid lipsticks that often anymore, but it feels nice. Overall, I am impressed. The only thing that I would not repurchase is the glitter eyeliner, but other than that, I'm really impressed. Like more impressed than I thought I was going to be. And there we go. This is my Euphoria makeup look. I am very happy with my purchases, and I think Donny Davy has absolutely smashed it. These products, some of them are really stunning and unique, and I think probably my favorite thing out of everything is potentially the highlighter. I love the highlighter formula. I love the texture. I love the color. I love the packaging. I think it's really cool. And then my second favorite is those sparkly eye paints. I think they're really cool. Let me know down below. Have you guys tried this brand? What do you think of this brand? Would you try this brand? I had a lot of fun creating this makeup look. I would love to do something similar to this again. But that is it from me today. I hope you guys are having a good week. If you did enjoy this, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know if there are any other brands that you want me to test. If you are not subscribed to my channel, I would love if you subscribed. It is free. The button is just down there. I think it's down there anyway. I hope you guys are really good, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.